The corner, the corner, the corner. Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you will find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, like you're at home with your cousin. It's about life, it's about finance, it's about spirituality, it's about love, and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey to explore life. Listen, let's sit back and enjoy a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on, a wide range of spectrum of thoughts. My goal is to create a space for all of us to connect, all of us to learn each other, and all of us to communicate. It's really not about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy this. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? We are back. We're back with another one. Yes, indeed, Cousin Ed's Corner. Motivational Monday. Hey, hopefully everybody had a great weekend. Before we get started, I am going to remind you to look to your right, look to your left, look bottom, top, wherever it is. Follow this show. And go ahead and hit the share button. Share this show with your friends, family, your loved ones. This is a movement, a community movement over here. So I want to make sure that we are doing so by sharing it with our friends and family out there. So be sure to do that. If you want to reach me, 762-333-2032. That's 762-333-2032. Also, you can find me on any social media platform under Cousin Ed's Corner. Cousin Ed's Corner. I was told, some of you may not know, that each of these shows are different series. Like, you think about, you have Warner Brothers, or you have NBC, ABC, and they all have different shows. So this is the umbrella. Cousin Ed's Corner is the umbrella. But Motivational Monday is its own series. So I want to let you know that you can find all of Motivational Monday. You can find all of Wind Down Wednesday. You can find all of Thank God for Everything. Also, we have a couple more shows out there. So these are all series within Cousin Ed's Corner. So I want to make sure I clear that up. Going into motivation, had a great weekend. Had a chance to talk to some of the queens out there who came on with me on a live yesterday and talked about letting things go and then putting things in the right place. And I wanted to speak on that this morning because some of you may not have had a chance to catch that live. But I'm going to more speak on things in the right place. What seat are you taking, right? What seat are you taking? When you think about when you was younger and went to class, or you go to any function right now, you have to sit in a seat. What seat are you taking? Are you sitting in the front row? Are you sitting in the middle, trying to mix yourself in? Or are you sitting in the back? Or are you disengaged in the back and, not as interested, right? So these are all things we must think about in life. What seat are you taking in your own life? Are you letting life pass you by? Are you in the back, just watching everything pass you by? Are you in the middle? Are you just complacent with the way things are and, whatever somebody else does, you're doing? Or are you sitting up front, leading the class, leading the way, learning new things, being astute, just trying to find out everything you can? Or do you even go to class? A lot of us who went to school, went to college and all, remember those days where you didn't even go to class. Are you not even living the way you should be living? Have you given up on life? This show today is to motivate you to sit in front of the class. Let's all move up, right? There's nobody there. If there is always room for you. This class is full, has many seats. No one is trying to hold you out. No one is saying you can't sit there. Let's move to the front row. Let's raise our hand. Let's take good notes. Let's be the best stewards of life that we can be. We want everybody in the back asking us, what did they say? I didn't get my notes. How can you help me? We want to be the best that we can be. So when you think about your life, you want to say that I was in the front. I got all the notes. I did everything I could. And if things don't work, you know what? I'm okay with it because I tried my best. But when you're in the middle and you're going along with the averages, one or two out of that group may get it, right? It's average, right? One of those two may excel. One of those two may fall back. So I give you a personal story. And it just came up as I was talking about this, right? So younger kid, I was leaving private school to go to public school. Private school was hell for me. When I say hell, it was hell. I did not like it. Had a lot of things going on in my family. My grandmother had just passed, and there was a whole bunch of stuff. So that's a whole nother show. But I get into public school, 6th grade, and I wasn't testing well in a private school. So I came in a low part of the grade. So if you think about, I'm not sure how many from New York listen to this show, or where you're from, how the grades are in New York, how the classes are. You have 6-1 through 6-10. Those are regular classes. 6-11 through 13 special ed. You're not gonna believe where they put your boy at. This is only due to my testing from private school. They put me in 6-10. So I'm in this class, and hopefully none of my old classmates listen to this, right? But I was sitting in there like, what the heck? What is going on in here? No kind of form of education is being learned. It's only hanging out, sitting on tables. And if you think about Lean On Me, the movie, it is everything you can see in that movie, right? Coming to class late. I'm not gonna say what the girls may have been doing in back of the class or what the guys doing back of the class. A whole bunch of stuff going on. Now it wasn't special ed, but it was close enough to it. And I said, I gotta get I gotta get out of here right now, like right now. So took the proper public school test, and I tested to get out of that class. So they first wanted to move me up to see how I did. They moved me to 6-8. Right? They moved me to 6-8. 6-8 was a little bit better. You know, they tried to have a little more structure. And I liked it a little more, kids a little more structured, but it still wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was like, I can't stay here. This is way beyond the stuff they're doing. I was learning Shakespeare and writing all kind of papers at the private school. I know all this stuff. Let me move up further. So they moved me to 6'5". Moved me to 6'5". 6'5", I was in the middle of the pack. I was like, man, I could stay right here. I didn't want to excel. I didn't push myself. I'm talking about it right now today. I didn't push myself because I didn't want to be in front of the pack, right? My cousin, she is very, very smart. She was in 6'2". We consider those nerds and, out of place and everything else. I was, somewhat of a jock. I'm starting to play basketball. I know everybody. So I didn't want to be looked upon as one of those, right? But looking back now, they were in there for a reason. Their competition was their self. They were trying to be the best that they can be. And I'm gonna say that I said all that to say, in life, are you sitting in the middle of the pack, or are you afraid of stepping out and showing the world what you really could be? My test scores that I took just to move were out of the box, right? Testing 3 or 4 grades above. That was all due to what I learned in the private school. But I did not want to go up there and said I didn't want to do it. I did very well. Let me say this. I did very well. 6'5", enjoyed myself. Had a lot of good friends. principles list, all that stuff like that. But I can only imagine if I were to push myself to that next level and seeing what will happen. My dad he always said this. He said, listen, if you strive for an A and you fall short, you're at a B. If you strive for an A and you fall short, you're at a B. I didn't even strive for that A. I didn't strive to get there. So this motivation is for you, for me. Keep striving for that front seat. Keep striving to be the best you can be. It's your boy Cousin Ed. I'm out of here, man. I love each and every one of you. There's nothing you can do about it. Have a great, great, great week. Don't forget, share the show. If you have any comments, definitely go to cousinedscorner.com. Leave your voicemail there, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I love each and every one of you. Have a great one. Peace. Thank you for listening to Cousin Eds.